I'll keep that in mind. Hey, this is good stuff, Amanda. This is good stuff. I'm churning this out. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. That's good parenting. That's good parenting. If you can't get through to your child, you know, get through them with diabetes. That's how you do it. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you,
I
Amanda.
love you too, Dad.
Oh, I loved it. I love this. Oh.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Let's get our third dad in. All right, come on, Joseph Christensen. Wow, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. Are you sure? Are you sure this is your dream daddy? Oh, wow. So does that mean I can date around? Interesting. I can date around and hang out with people before I can commit? Interesting. Huh. I am really impressed by that. I can't commit just yet. I can go on other dates with people. Dad book. I think for at least my initial Let's Play, I'm just going to focus on one character. If I decide to do a replay of this, which is, it's a possibility. If I decide to do a replay of this, I might start seeing more than one and see how it plays out. So yeah, I'm just going to focus. I've started with Joseph. I'm just going to keep going with Joseph. I'm sure Joseph's going to be my dream daddy. Let's see. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and not be weird, right? Right? The computer pings as a message flies into my inbox. It's Joseph. Like, actually hang out. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJs, no kids, just you, me, and the open ocean. Wait, how are we gonna get on the open ocean? How are we gonna get on the open ocean, you might ask? Good question. Whoa, prescient. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina, and you can check out the goods. If you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Let me know. He has a yacht. Oh, Joseph owns a yacht. Joseph owns a yacht?
Yes!
I'm as surprised as you are. You've been holding out on me. Your only daughter, whom you love. No, you're the daughter whom I'm legally obliged to take care of. What did you think about me about having me as a father? You would somehow afford. What did you think that's having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did it get me? A healthy upbringing in a supportive environment. I am literally paying for your college. Not a dog, that's for sure. A healthy upbringing in a supportive environment. Yeah, okay, but what if I had that exact same upbringing in a healthy environment, but I also could go on a yacht sometimes? Relax, kiddo. Joseph is inviting me onto his yacht. It's going to be a yacht of fun. A yacht of fun. I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready to go on my friend's yacht. Can we change clothes, please? I start to walk by, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. But, make good choices, okay? But Dad... Don't stay out too late, or you can't go to Jennifer Longfort's birthday party this weekend. She promised me she would prompose, that's a thing, to me, but ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I responded back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. A quaint marina, complete with local mom-and-pop shops and a small diner frame the bay. I've gone for a few weeks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Hey, Hark! Joseph, where are you? Up here. I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. I glance at the name on the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? Figures. I inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So, what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we could cast our lot out on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that? Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me up onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Hark, stop thinking about his hands. Pure thoughts. You're going to be on a boat, alone, with Joseph, on the open ocean. It's a yacht. He's married. It's fine. This is fine. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis, even though nobody else seems to be around. Shoving off, boat launching, man, and boat launching is one. The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and into open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along with the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element. This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder. You first. I didn't bring any talcum powder. Luckily, I brought my Neptuning fork. Can do. Luckily, I brought my Neptuning fork. Joseph stifles a laugh. Collegiate level dad joking there, Hark. For a while, we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? Oh, a little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out on open water. Oh gosh. Plus, we could see whales. Whales are cool. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big. Noted. What? Did he just... Okay. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. He sighs. Wish I could get out more often. But you know, family, wife, have saving souls. So many souls. I can barely hold them all. I watch Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowed down at all. And from here I can see how toned his muscles are. Impure thoughts. Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off his yacht. Hey, dolphins! Joseph, there are dolphins. So you're scared of whales but not dolphins? I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I would be more than comfortable riding a dolphin into battle. Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. They do? Can I trust nothing on the open ocean? I like to think that I'm pretty cool. All right, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety of marine life. I yell out to the ocean. You're all spineless invertebrates. I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you. My life goal is to pinch as many fish as I can before I die. I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you. You tell him, Hark. I'm a big foodie, so... And here we are. Hark, welcome to the ocean. I look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia despite being in wide open space. I'm on a boat with a handsome man, a handsome married man, and there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know, there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right? Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. I did not know that. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales? Hey, wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? Can we do the whole Titanic thing? Jack, I'm flying? That would be cool. Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship to do some quiet contemplation. You know, Shh. Quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool. I look out to the sea for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he really is at home on the water. What Mary said to me at the bar. I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this, but I just feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary? Elephant in the room. Joseph continued to stare off into the distance. It's,
Oh.
well, if you really want to know.
Kirk Douglas.
Suddenly I hear a sputter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay, so
Oh.
we might have a small problem. What small problem? We are out of gas. The whales are gonna get us! The whales siphoned our gas! It's okay, I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone.
Okay.
Just kidding, I can't do that because there's no service. I check my phone. I don't have service either. Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Let's take a look at it and see what we can figure out. Joseph directs me towards the radio and showcases its insides. I don't know how radios work. I think there's just some frayed wires in there. If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. We stare into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works. Okay, is this a... Oh, gosh.
MacGyver that radio.
MacGyver that radio. Okay. I don't know how this works. I don't know what I'm doing. The red wire. How am I supposed to do this? Oh, okay. There's a coconut, there's gum on the wire. How am I supposed to do this? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. How am I supposed to wire this thing? Throw some gum in there. Hey, it works. Kinda. Okay. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it. I don't know how I did that. Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? He tries a few other channels. Nobody responds. We might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with the boat when my dad bought it in the 60s, so not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck on than a yacht. Wine? Wine. I keep a couple emergency bottles below deck. Want to go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? Whoa, let's see. Wine. Wine. It's got to be around here somewhere. Examine the lounge, examine the shelf, examine the cabinet. Examine the cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but I bet there's some treasures in there. Examine the drawer. Hey, it's wine. A whole drawer full... Wow, I'm fast. A whole drawer full of wine. It's a yacht club miracle. I just did what made sense, right? It'd probably be in the cabinet in the drawer. Twilight Rogue, huh? Come to daddy. Now I just need to find some glasses. It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but I bet there are some treasures in there. Examine the flashlights. Well, this is a solution to a different problem. Maybe if we're stranded out here for days and run out of electricity, we'll need these. But the chief concern right now is wine intake. Examine the fire extinguisher. Look, you can tell a lot about a man by how seriously he takes his fire safety. Nice, Joseph. Nice. Focus on the rest of the room. Examine the lounge. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels and everything. Leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Really? Examine the side table. Ah, here are some wine glasses. These are perfect vessels for the Twilight Rogue. Finally, time to get back to Joseph. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels and everything, leather couches. Yeah. Examine the floor. There are some clothes strewn on the floor and the bed. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. It looks like he's a boxers kind of guy. I kind of figured. This place seems a little lived in. Has he been living here? More than at home? Interesting. Examine the bed. Oh, a California king. Swanky. It's unmade and a little messy. Less swanky. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Focus on the rest of the room. Examine the shelf. I'll take a look at everything on the shelf. Examine photos. There's a few photos on the wall here. Looks like a picture from Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right here. Mary still has her patented stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Looks like it's from a couple of years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Nat, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy on the end that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, here's Joseph go-karting with the kids. That's fun. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Books. Looks like a bunch of different Bibles. On brand. A couple of old vet magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Wait a minute. Is this? Well. Now the hot body shoe is on the other hot body foot. I take a look at everything on the shelf. What? Wait, what is he implying what I think he's implying? Examine knickknacks. If there's one thing Joseph does right, it's the odd stuff he puts on shelves. I take a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. Ah, and there's the crosses again. Boy knows his crosses. Really cool design, too. Focus on the rest of the room. Head back to Sir Joseph. I bring the wine and glasses up to the deck to find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Hark, wine. Good to see you two. Just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drink.
Nice.
Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister, and you like margaritas, so... How cool.
Oh.
I can land half of my kickflips. What, is that like 4? 5 on a good day. Pour me. Let's do a regular pour. Now this is how you do stranded at sea. We clink our glasses and drink up. This wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting grapes? Most wine are made from grapes. You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever. Not that I would mind that much with Joseph. I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe. Revive the vibe, Hark. Generally, it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we can save it. This view, though. Do you like your mysteries hot-bodied? I bet we'll have a whale of a time. What's it like owning a yacht? I bet we'll have a whale of a time. Back to whales, huh? I'm trying to alleviate my fear of whales by making jokes about them because I don't have any healthier coping mechanisms. Cheers to that. This view, though. What's this view, though? I mean, there's something a lot prettier right in front of me. Sweet, full-bodied. Is he talking about me or is he talking about the wine? Joseph, this wine, so good. Yeah. I go to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margarita Zone? That it is, Hark. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the Margarita Zone. This is almost what we wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here. And the whales. But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the Margarita Zone.
Yeah.
Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us. As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we're to get off of this boat, it will be by the grace of God. Or Steely Dan. Ha! Amen.
Hey.
Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. Joseph leads in closer. I feel myself doing the same. This is a bad idea. I can't help but feel like I'm like doing this will only end up hurting someone else. But his face is real close to my face.
Aye.
Hark, I have to tell you something. Yes, Joseph? Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lounge, the undone bed. Are you living on this boat?
Okay.
I didn't want to mention it, but he sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do. I'm fine. I'm fine, actually. It was a long time coming. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness. And now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy. I need someone who will be there. Someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I could get in the habit of having around. Someone very close to here. Oh? Is it Wales?
Oh.
I mean you. Oh! I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us, when Joseph grabs the receiver.
Oh.
Come in. Is anyone there? I like how they did that. No, over? We're stranded out on open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? Oh my gosh. I mean, what are your coordinates? Over. Hark, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? Oh my gosh. I looked down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt yet again. I didn't lean on it. You leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we were at the Coast Guard. We here at the Coast Guard are professionals. We're not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness. And we think it's closer than you think. Over. Oh, this is so great! Oh, well done, writers! That is so clever! How soon could you guys be here to give us a tow? Over? Well, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Over and out. That's a really nice... I like that Coast Guard. That's a really nice Coast Guard. Crackers. Wait! Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls. I think they left. We stared at each other for a second. Well... Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. Well, okay. Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun. Oh! It would have been nice if there was like an image sort of similar to Coming Out on Top. They did a really good job, like when the characters have, you know, the first kiss or their first encounter, you know, they show a separate picture of it, which I think is very, very cool. It would have been nice. I don't know if they're gonna do this eventually in this game, but it would be nice if they did do this. Maybe they're just trying to be a lot more tasteful about it. That could be the case. So, but that's cool. This is sweet. And I kind of like that they were able to establish that they're done, they're through, they're separating, so that they're done, they're through, they're separating, so that you don't feel like you're a total homewrecker, that you're like, you know, getting in between them before they've even like talked about separating. Ideally, I would have preferred not to actually like do anything until after all the paperwork done and that they're actually officially divorced. Like, I would be more comfortable with that. But as we've seen, Daddy Hark and myself aren't the same person, so it's okay. I can live vicariously and do things I normally wouldn't do in this game. I reach for his belt and pull him even closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his side. He pushes me against the boat's console, kissing down my neck. Come on. His hands drift to my thighs, and he effortlessly picks me up. Dirty Dancing style? Wow. Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. I've wanted this for so long. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp. Lots of time to kill, Hark. We better get started. Wow. Is he going into the missionary? Oh! Oh! Oh, man. I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I opened my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully. His hair is mussed and his lips still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone, finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's still holding me tight even in his sleep. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he blearily opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. You're already dressed, Hark. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine, fine.
Oh.
The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to Bay. They thankfully keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and I step off the yacht, and he walks me to my car.
Oh.
I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales.
Yeah.
Shh, shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph. You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Oh. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda's all right. Entire day and night. Amanda, I'm... Dad! She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay, because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, I just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and then embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash and carry business, fudging the books over the course of years, so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah, I made good choices. Joseph, on the other hand, made some bad choices. Bad good choices. Yeah, I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. Wow. Date complete. Yay! Energy saving. Handy. Sorted past. Relatability. Yacht. Boat.
That was a great date.
Thank you. Thank you, Joseph. Yay, achievement unlocked. Margarita Zone. That was so cool. I enjoyed that. Phew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Hark. Be cool. Amanda walked to the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No? You asked too many questions. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send them in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the US government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they've got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you.
Aww.
Yeah? I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in your dorm, so I thought it would be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of long-haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers? This is all 19 seasons! And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this! Thank you! She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. Huh? Oh, it's all the dads. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. This is so sweet. I'm glad even after you choose your dream daddy, everybody's still involved. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, all right? Maybe not MR or Noah. I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, the mac and cheese. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should be a good host and say hi to her. But I don't wanna. Come on, Hark, you can do this. I walk up to Mary.
Ugh.
Hey. You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. That went about as well as I could have expected it to. Hark! Brian, you made it! I don't pass up on good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Their relationship is cute. Hey, bro! Bro! This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Hey.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hey, hi, little ones. It's Lilo and Lilo. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. I make an awesome ice cream cake, if I do say so myself. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witnesses. Ask any witness. No, he didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Hey.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Hark. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda go into her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Pew pew! Haha, yeah, thanks! Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about the time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that globe didn't fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey, I like how you still get to say, socialize with all of the guys one last time. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. Hey, man. Wow, that whole Robert thing was just kind of awkward. Nat, let me see, when Amanda leaves for college, I'll have a fresh batch of right said banana bread ready for her. Thank you, I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son. And this icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Joseph, it's so great to see you again.
Oh.
Great party. I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking we could maybe catch a movie or something. Yeah, that sounds like it would be fun. This feels weird. It doesn't feel like I did on the yacht. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary? Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. Joseph sighs. We talked for a long time, and there was some yelling and crying, but ultimately, there was reconciliation. Oh no! I'm sorry, Hark. I have to make this work with Mary. Heartbreak. I thought I did so well though. I got an S and I got 2 A's. Oh, that's so sad. I thought, oh man. Oh, I know. I shouldn't have. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I'm really sorry you got caught up on all of this. I've just felt so alone lately, and I'm not even sure I'm doing the right thing here. You've come to mean so much to me, and I'll never forget all of those beautiful moments we shared together. But I have to thank you. In a way, this whole thing with you helped me realize that I still love my wife very much. Ouch! Ow! Oh, ouch! Ow! I mean, he's being honest. He's being blatantly honest, but ouch. Oh, that hurts. I mean, more power to him. He wants to make the marriage work. More power to him. Oh, that's great. I know this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, and I'm sorry if you're hoping for something different, but this is where my life is, and I need to do right by my family. That's fair. That's fair, Joseph. You have to do what you have to do. That's fair. But hey, Joseph squeezes my hand. We'll always have Margarita Zone. Joseph stands up. Take care, Hark. Take care, Joseph. You too, Joseph. Joseph walks off. Well, that's sad. Maybe, I guess I just didn't score high enough. I mean, I guess an S and 2 A's just wasn't... I guess an S and 2 A's just wasn't enough. Do I need to get all 3 S's to get the best ending? I'll do some research, guys. I'll do some research. If there's a better ending for Joseph, I guess I'll see if I can find how I can maybe get a better Joseph ending, and I'll see if I can put it into my Let's Play. Man, did I do something wrong? Was there another way this could have ended if I had done things differently? Yeah, this kind of implies that I did something wrong. I walk over to the half-melted remnants of the ice cream cake and shove a forkful into my mouth. This ice cream is my new boyfriend. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. I still have Amanda. Killer party pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So... I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. Aww. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Hark, if you cry again, you're the best dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. This is just what I needed to feel better. For my things didn't work out with Joseph. It's us. Kinda shocking, all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you growing up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. Aw, this is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Dad.
I'm gonna break so much stuff, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda and I wave bye to the partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah. I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. Thank you, Amanda. I was helping her get through her issues with Noah. Now she's helping me getting through my issues with Joseph. It's full circle. And I like that. I think that's a beautiful way to end this. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. That is all I needed. That is all I needed. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story, and I would be nervous about it, but I know that you're always gonna be looking out for me the same way I'll always be looking out for you. Team Angel? Team Angel. Oh, that was awesome. Well, guys, we didn't end up with the ending that I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping that something long-term would end up with Joseph. I really like Joseph a lot. He definitely was my type, and by extension, Daddy Hark's type. I guess I'm gonna have to look and see. I guess maybe I need to have S's on all 3 dates to be able to get the better Joseph ending, assuming there is still a better Joseph or perfect Joseph ending. So I'm sorry for those of you who are disappointed. I know it's probably crushing, and maybe for those of you who saw the grades I was getting on my dates are like, oh, he's not gonna get the better ending. And yeah, I mean, if you need S's, if you need essentially perfects on all dates, that's really hard. I don't know, I think my biggest criticism is if there is supposed to be a better ending, I don't know, I feel like having to do everything perfectly, like getting all S's on all 3 dates, or at least close to perfect, I think that's a little too difficult. I would have probably made the ability to have a happier ending with your daddy date. I would have made that threshold a little bit more forgiving. Still make it hard, or not easy at least. Still make it not easy to get. Like, you still have to respond a good majority of the answers, but I don't know. I just feel like they could be more forgiving that. Well, that's just me. But I like how even at the end, even if the ending wasn't the happiest, that your daughter, you realize you still have your daughter. And I like the idea of your daughter, like, being able to take care of each other. And at the end of the day, that's the most important person in your life is your daughter, is your child, and making sure that she's okay and she's making sure that you're okay. So, the ending's not the best, but it is what it is. I guess this is just meant to be a challenging game to get the perfect ending of, and you know what? That's okay. It's a blind Let's Play. You shouldn't expect a blind Let's Play to be perfect, and for these kind of games to have the best ending. But like I said, if I can get the best ending with Joseph, I'll try to include it here. What is this? Oh! Greetings from Margarita Zone. Wish you were here. Wow, well then. Okay. But I mean, my thoughts on this, this is a great game. This is a super fun game. Again, I'm so impressed by the pacing and the seriousness that they gave in making sure that your relationship with your child was important, and getting to know all these characters are important. I love how they all intermingled with each other's stories. I didn't really take as much of a chance to like explore the other dates. Maybe I'd have a much better chance with Craig. Craig, I guess, would be my second. I'll go after Craig next and see if that works out. We'll see. Because Craig's also a cutie pie too, and I like he seems like a sweet guy. A little boneheaded, but that's okay. I like it. It's charming. It suits him. He seems sweet, and that's all that matters. But yeah, I mean, Joseph, man. Joseph, that That's rough. That's so rough. That hurts a lot. I wish I had gotten something a little bit better with Joseph on that. But yeah, thanks guys. The art style is great. I love, it's a beautiful, beautiful game visually. Game Grumps, thank you. Thank you for coming out with this game. I know that you guys had issues releasing the game. I know that it looked like majority of the community was very supportive of you when you had the issues releasing the game. But, and I know that you've got a little bit of impatient comments and snarky comments from people, but you know what? It's your first game. Things are bound to happen out of control. I like to believe that you did everything that you could to make the release as smooth as possible. I think that you did the right thing by pulling it back and not releasing it during its original release date to fix bugs. I think that's a smart thing to do, despite, you know, the backlash you might have gotten for it. It was still the better thing to do. And then again, the second reason why it was delayed, because this was delayed twice, was not your fault. I don't think it was your fault. So, I mean, it is what it is, and I don't think you did anything wrong per se. So, you know, and you know, I didn't get it perfectly either. I didn't get it perfectly either with Joseph. So there you go, full circle. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this Let's Play, please send the people at Game Grumps your love and support, because maybe they can make. I really think that a game like this is great because I feel like this is a game that a lot of people can really appreciate, even maybe not even people from outside of the intended demographic or the intended audience. I'd like to believe that this is a game that is accessible to anyone. It doesn't, even outside of the LGBT community. I hope that this is a game that can be, a type of game like this can be more mainstream. It'd be nice to have like dating sims, like LGBT themed dating sims, to be more mainstream in the gaming community. That'd be wonderful, and I feel like a game like this really is a great step towards that. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Joseph, I hope that, I mean, for your sake and your wife's sake and your family's sake, I hope things work out for your family. And for Daddy Hark, he'll be okay. And I think if things don't work out with you, if there is no other ending with you, perfect ending with you that I could live vicariously, that my Daddy Hark could live in, you know, then I know that there's someone out there for him that he belongs to. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, love yourselves and love each other.